Hey, good morning, and good morning. How is everybody doing? I hope and pray that you're doing well. Sorry for the couple of days that I've been really running hard, but we're here in Merrillville. Well, I think that's how some folks say Merrillville, Indiana. I'm up here. Merrillville is up by um, I'm only like 22 minutes from Gary and about 45 minutes from Chicago. It is on the outskirts on a 65, on I-65. So, west. Yeah, I-65 west on the, right out here on Crown Point. You got Crown Point out here. Gary's only 22 miles up the road, so I'm not too far from Gary or Chicago. They got a big snow up here, but it came and hit before the man of God came. Hallelujah. God is good. I ain't had to hit none of that stuff, and I'm grateful to God. I mean, I've driven in it numerous of times, and it's not fun. It's not fun driving in snow, sleet, or rain. It's not fun at all. But nevertheless, that's what you sign up for, being a truck driver. So they're unloading me here at the Old Time Pottery. I picked this baby up yesterday, and I picked this up yesterday in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I ain't been to Murfreesboro in a good minute. I like Murfreesboro because I like to go to that Love's there. Hey, Dr. Felder, how you doing, man? How you doing? Oh, man, I'm blessed. I hope you are. I am blessed. Truly, I am. I hope you are. We are. I picked this up. I'll just put Indiana. There we go. Yes, I picked this load up yesterday in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I'm just filling up my trailer inspector form. And from Murfreesboro, I drove it up here. That's exactly what we did. Yes. But prior to that, I ever had to drop off a load that I picked up at the Old Time Pottery Distribution Center. Glory to God. In High Point, North Carolina. There you go. So I picked up a load in High Point. My first load for the weekend, I had to take it to Otis Elevators in Florence. From Florence, I got a Harbor Freight tool load that was supposed to deliver, bless God, where that thing was going to deliver to, and Martinsburg, Tennessee. I didn't have enough time to run that, so I changed that with a driver in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I picked up his load and took it to Taylor's Brothers in what part of North Carolina? It was somewhere in North Carolina. They do tobacco. Taylor Brothers chewing tobacco. I took it there. I forgot what part of North Carolina I was at. I was right up the road from High Point. God, where was I at, Jesus? Statesville. That's why I had to take it to Statesville. From Statesville, I picked up a load in High Point at a Tempo distribution center that was taking it to the Old Time Pottery distribution center in Murfreesboro, but I dropped it off the yard, picked up another load that was going to the same place, got a preloaded trailer. I dropped off the load and picked up a load of Old Town Pottery, and I brought it here to Old Pottery Store in 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 Merrillville, Indiana. And from here, I should get a load going towards the house for my weekend also. So we've been running a little bit, bless God. I hope and pray everybody's blessed. Um, you look blessed. I hope you're blessed. You look blessed. I gotta put here. This is outgoing. I'm gonna just put my name. So I'm excited because this Saturday is my birthday. So we're going to do some things. Bless the Lord. Um, oh, all right. 172. There we go. I'll just get the license plate number of this trailer. That's the empty. But yes, sir, we are doing good, drivers. All right. Like I said, they got some snow up here. I'm just filling out this paperwork right fast so I can transfer this in and get paid. Hallelujah. But they got some snow up here. It's like, I think if I'm not mistaken, it's like 20-something degrees up here. You know, I know Illinois is getting slammed. You know, Illinois is on, and there's a winter storm to all my drivers. If you're driving D.C., upstate New York, New Jersey, all up in that area, they're getting a snowstorm that's pushed from the Midwest, and it's coming through it's already hit Indiana, but it hit Illinois, and it's coming on over through Ohio, through Wisconsin, Michigan, lower parts of Canada, the Great Lakes area, and it's pushing its way over to the upper part of East Coast. So if you're driving DC, up part of upstate on the East Coast, be careful, because by the weekend they gonna be getting some snow. They're gonna be getting some snow, and around this time, you know, that's why I always look for my birthday around this time. Those states like that, they get their heaviest snow around this time before spring comes. You know, March will be here before you know it, brothers and sisters. And it's already March in 2019. This year is going by fast. So, but nevertheless, we do thank the Lord. Um, like I said, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just looking at my clock. My 11 hour. I still got 7 hours left to drive. Praise the Lord. So life lesson for today is about professionalism. Yes, that's our life lesson for today. Hold your peace. Just want to go ahead and do this. Oh, Murfreesboro. Let me go ahead and do this right fast. All right. Got my paperwork filled out. All I got to do is get my bills, and I can transfer this in. All right. It's being professional. That's our life lesson for today. All right. It's being professional in all that you do. Because guess what? We are professional drivers. So we have to be professional. Now, granted, you're going to come into some incidents, and you're going to find yourself that you can't be, society is going to test you, that you can't be professional, and you got to be, straight gangster. You got to be, straight hood. You got to take it to the streets. You got to take it to the country. They don't know me. I'm from Robinson County, North Carolina. I cut somebody. But be professional, especially when you hit shippers like this shipper. They were almost 15 minutes late. Okay, now I was here about 40 minutes early. All right, because I like to be early. I like to most of the time I'm early, but sometimes I hit traffic or weather, whatever you may say, but most of the time I'm either early or on time. Now I like to be early. So they were about 15 minutes late, which I don't. If you tell me to be at a place at a certain time, I'm usually. I don't like. But me, I would rather wait on you than you wait on me. That's me. But don't be coming up here late and then seem like you got a little attitude. Because I waited on you, brother. Seemed like he was tired. He had a little attitude. I understand people don't wake up on the good side of the bed. They don't have a wakey eggs and bacon mentality that they're excited to go to work. And I'm like that. You have your mornings, but guess what? You still got to be professional. You still got to be courteous, and you still got to be nice, because guess what? You will want somebody to do that to you, right? So when he came up, good morning. Are you tandem slid? I said, no, sir, but I can. Yes, would you do that? I said, no problem. He ain't no truck driver. He don't know if them tandem slid or not. You know what? If I really want to get him, I could. Oh yeah, they slid. He don't know because he ain't no truck driver. But I slid him anyway. Nevertheless. So I hit the dock and they unloaded me. But there's shippers I've been through that were really nasty. But guess what? I'll yet remain professional. But I wanted to take them outside and beat the mess out of them. Drag they blessed behind up one street and down the other. But I remain professional because we're professional drivers. And now they're getting to the point that they're calling companies, but like blase was unprofessional to me. And then the company gonna call you. And then, but you get a mentality that sometimes I don't care. And you know what I tell them? Hey, call the company. First Express. The number is 888-388-5222. Call them. My name is Michael Jacobs. My dispatch manager's name is Garrett Smith. Call them, because I'm about to drag your ass. Come on here. So anyway, we do thank the Lord. Ass is in the Bible. But let's be professional in all that we do out here, especially when we're on the road. Don't listen. I seen like 4 drivers have road rage this morning. That's not good. That's not good to have road rage in the morning. It's not good to have road rage. It's not good. Excuse me. It's not good to have. Been up since 3:30, so I'm gonna have a couple yawns while I'm talking. So it's not good to have road rage nowhere, and especially not in a 13.6, almost 80 foot vehicle at 80,000 pounds max on an open highway. You are a missile. You are a lit dynamite ready to explode. You are a a moving train without tracks, that can move anything that comes in your way. So you are dangerous. You can kill somebody or something or bodies. You can kill a family. You can kill a school bus full of kids. Which we don't want that, but I'm just letting you know. So it's not good to have road rage. Be professional. Let them four-wheelers over. Now, granted, sometimes you can't let them over because other four-wheelers on on the center lane won't let you over. Or I'm gonna force myself over. That causes for that causes for tension, and then them four-wheelers are stubborn. So a lot of them ain't gonna let you over. So if you force yourself over, honk horn, sign language, and then most of them ain't paying attention because this is what they're doing. They driving and texting. Yep. I only use my phone when I'm stopped, which I am now. I'm stopped and I'm in the dock. I'm in a safe place. My brakes are pulled. My truck is shut off. That's why I Bluetooth my phone through the speakers. I have internal speaker right here in speakers. So if anybody calls me, I say answer. It picks up the phone, and while I'm driving, I can be talking. Yeah, I know that's right. No, say it ain't so. You see what I'm saying? Or get you a blue parrot. Get you a Platonix. I got to get me another one. Platonix. Mine messed up. Get your earpiece that you can talk instead of. And now it's got so bad that professional drivers, truck drivers, they're doing it now. I was at the fuel island at the pilot in Knoxville, Tennessee, off of exit 398 Strawberry Plains Parkway, 398 in Knoxville, Tennessee on 40. And this professor driver pulled right into the fuel island, phoned up to his ear. I said, you got to be kidding me. Now you got truck drivers that's not scared anymore. But now they're going to start raising them fines, and they're going to start revoking them license, man. Give me them CDLs. And they're gonna bust y'all behinds with bigger fines. So get that. I mean, come on, man. That's why they made blue parrots. That's why they made Platonix, go in your ear and talk. That's why they made it for professional drivers, so we ain't got to have the phone up to our ear and driving this missile down the road. That's right. But because drivers think they can do everything and they think they the best thing since sliced bread, hey, you got to crack down on them. You got to crack down on them. In order to get a dog to stop biting, sometimes you got to pull them teeth. Come here. Sometimes you got to discipline that dog. And sometimes you got to discipline that dog. That dog won't bite. Okay? Shine dog with no teeth ain't gonna bite. He gonna bark, but he ain't gonna bite because he ain't got no teeth. So the DOT state troopers and the individual states that we drive in, they're gonna start cracking down. So, and let's be professional. Going back to road rage and being let's be professional. Be professional. Be I know it's hard. I know it. No, I know it's hard. I know it's no, I'm not going to say hard. I know it's not easy because the Bible said the way of a transgressor is hard. And I know none of us ain't no transgressor. I hope and pray. So it's not easy, doing that. But let's do that because this industry has such a gigantic layover, in and out, drivers in and out, drivers in and out, drivers in and out, so let's put a good taste in people's mouth about this industry. It's not going to happen overnight. But I believe with some good drivers, they have good attitudes. Not saying, like I said before, not saying you're always going to wake up with an attitude. Not saying you're always going to run into good things, nice people. You ain't going to run into no predicaments. You're not going to run into no situations. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that be professional. Stop. I always tell drivers this. Whenever you find yourself in a situation, stop. Assess the situation. Take a deep breath and execute. And ask yourself, what do I have to do to get myself out of this situation? Look around. Assess the situation. Pull your brakes. Put on your hazard. Put on your brakes. Get out. Whatever you got to do to get yourself out of that situation, get out. If you find yourself that you about to sucker punch somebody, hey, if you find yourself you about to sucker punch somebody, walk away. Get in your truck. Pull the curtains. That's what the curtains are. Pull them. Hey, pull them curtains. Pull them curtains. Take a deep breath. Bless you, Rusty. How you doing, my friend? Pull the curtains. Take a breath. If you find yourself in a situation that you're gonna, hey, look here. You know what this is? This is a nightstick. It comes out. I ain't want to bust nothing up, but this is for my protection. I got a nightstick. There were plenty of times last week that I wanted to take this. I wanted to have it to come out, and I wanted to bust some people in the head. And to the white meat. Glory to God. I was going to beat him in Jesus' name. So I keep it right up here with me. For my protection. Now, there were some times that I want to take this nightstick and I wanted to beat the mess out of a couple of drivers, out of a couple of receivers and shippers because of that nasty attitude. But I remained professional and I bit my tongue and I went on. I can get out of there because I knew if I would have stayed, I would begin to dwell on what they said. I would have got out my truck. I'd have got that nightstick. I'd have went in that office and I'd have beat the mess out of them. And I'm still saved and I love Jesus. But the Apostle Paul says we war daily with the flesh. So just try to be professional. Oh boy, there was this one. And his name was Nick. Had a name tag on. This joker. He gonna come out hollering at me. No, wrong doc. You need to hit this doc. What? Okay. First of all, good morning. How you doing? And he just looking at me like I'm a fool. I said, good morning. How you doing? All right. I said, second of all, you didn't tell me which doc to hit. All right. Third of all, you need to pump your brakes and lower your voice when you're talking to me, all right? Now look at me. Ain't nobody going to run up on me. And so when he looked at me, he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Now, I could have jumped to conclusions and beat the mess out of him. Him hollering and screaming, oh, wrong dog. I could have cussed him out, but I didn't. I remained professional. I remained sanctified, and I began to think on Jesus. Sometimes you got to think on Jesus out here because people will push you to cuss at people, will push you to take that nightstick and beat them. Some folk will push you to take out your honk bill or your Bowie knife and cut them. But we got to remain professional because guess what? We're professional drivers. And when you appear before a judge for anything, and anything happened with why you got your CDLs, the first thing he gonna ask, and the first thing he gonna tell you is that you are a professional driver. And so he's gonna hold you to a higher standard. Listen, he's gonna hold you to he or she, whoever that judge is, they're gonna hold you to a higher standard. I don't care if the President of the United States is the defendant or the plaintiff, whoever. Who is he? Who is she? Oh, they're a CO. They're a professional driver. They're going to hold you to a high standard. Yes, sir. So, gotta be professional. When you hit these shippers and receivers, be kind. Be kind to them. Beat them with kindness. I know you want to beat them with you want to drop these hammers. I'm about to drop these hammers, son. You want to drop them hammers, but you can't. I want to keep my job. But I know we got job security. We can jump at any company as long as you got a good MVR and DAC. You can go anywhere and drive as long as you got a year, 2 years under your belt. You can go practically anywhere and drive as long as you got a good MVR and a DAC. But you don't want to keep jumping and jumping. So so be professional in all things that you do. Even, outside of driving trucks, because guess what? Even when you drive your professional vehicle, you still have your CDLs, because in North Carolina, you don't have 2 licenses. All you have is your CDLs. Now, some states, you have your regular license, and then you have your CDLs. You have your Class C, and then you have your CDLs. But in North Carolina, we conjoin the 2. You have your CDLs. So basically you can drive anything, besides, I thank God, but you can drive anything besides over a 15 passenger vehicle, because you will need your Class B, or you will need a PS endorsement on your CDL. Anything over 15 passengers, by law, you have to have your PS endorsement, which is your passenger endorsement. All right. So, you can drive anything, car, van, whatever, as long as it's not over 15 passengers. So, even be professional while you're in your regular vehicle, because when you get a ticket or you get a citation, you be fined. Guess what? You're going to have to answer that, because guess what? You're a professional driver in and out of your truck. I had to learn that, because my truck is governed. So when I got I got a Chevrolet Silverado, and that thing's got a V8, and I had to catch myself, because I was running, and being these governed V trucks, you can just rest your foot on the accelerator, and you'll just go that speed that is governed at. Man, shine! I was going 85 into 55. I said, my God, slow down. And it felt like I was going 60, but I was going 85. I said, Lord, I bless you. That state trooper would have ate me for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But I'm grateful. So, just be professional. Watch yourself in all things that you do. Let's be professional, so we can continue to remain as professional drivers. Even be professional when you're in stores, when you go in these shippers and receivers to hand paperwork. What I catch myself doing is that if I see other people, I'll acknowledge them. Good morning, how y'all doing? And I guarantee they'll wave back at you. When I was living at Old Town Pottery in Fayetteville, I was 30 minutes late because of traffic, and I called ahead of time to let them know. All right. So when they got there, they raised the dock. Some go, oh man, he late, and they all upset. So when I got out the truck, it was raining, and I said, good morning, how you doing? And he was shocked. He said, good morning. And so when I got back to the truck, because here at Old Town Pottery, the store manager has to break the seal, and you can open up your doors. So they broke the seal. I opened up the doors, and as I was doing that, I waved to the workers that were standing in the dock ready to unload the trailer. When I hit the dock, I said, good morning, how y'all doing? And all them way back and said good morning. See, that changes the atmosphere. If I'd have walked back there and not said nothing and gave them an evil look, like whatever, man, I'd have still been in that dock. They'd have took their time. Or they would, because some companies are very vindictive. They'll break stuff in your trailer and give it back for you to call OS&D or overage or OS&D for you to broke it. Oh, well, it was broke when it got here, and they broke it with their forklift or their pallet jack. You got some companies that are very devious. So you got to be nice. That's why I catch myself taking pictures, you know, with my camera, just in case they report something. I know I can't get in the trailer, but if they report something that was broken with my it was like that. It don't seem broken, and I send it into OS&D. But some of these companies, they the devil. And I had to learn, because when I pulled for Hirschbach Motor Lines refrigerator, I was delivering some hamburger meat down in Atlanta. Ah, God, Greenwood, something start with a G. They deliver mostly hamburger meat for Wendy's, Burger King, and Hardee's. Okay. So, Bridgewood, there you go, King Jesus, Bridgewood in Atlanta. So, and then the shipper was getting smart, so I got smart back. I said, brother, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. I said, I love the Lord, and I said, I will snatch your ass out that window, and I'll beat the mess at you. Ass is in the Bible. I said, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. You're gonna be professional to me. The drivers is back there like, I know that's right. I know that's right. So I stayed usually like an hour, 15 minutes. I stayed in that dock 5 hours. And they rejected 5 hours. They rejected 5 pallets of hamburger meat. And that hamburger meat was intact. But they said it was damaged. The pallet was damaged. And if you pull refrigerator, if your pallet is damaged, some receivers won't even receive it, even though the product is good. Vindictive, the devil. And it's because of my nasty attitude. Now, if I would have went in there, good morning, how y'all doing? All right. Yes, sir. Hirschbach Motor's here for delivery. Okay, Hirschbach back in the door, number 10. All right. You want the tandem slid bag? Y'all do green light, red light here? All right, wonderful. We'll see you in a little while. That hour and 15 minutes, I'd have been in and out and on another load making more money. But because of my attitude, to him, even though he called it first, and like most of y'all gonna say that, God, most of y'all, well, they called it first. Hey, whatever beef y'all got, hey, grill that thing and put it on some bread with some mayonnaise and eat it. Get rid of that. All right? Because guess what? The longer you sit in that dock, that's the less money you making. You want to get in and out. Like now, I got 7 hours and 56 minutes. When they get unloaded me here, I got plenty of time to go pick up another load and head to North Carolina for my weekend off. Yeah. So it's all about your attitude that makes that difference. Being professional. It's all about that attitude. If you come in there with an attitude, I guarantee you they'll get you in and out. But if you go in there with a bad attitude, and you doing this and you doing that, and you throwing stuff and you kicking stuff and you get having a pissy fit, you being like a little child who can't get his candy at the candy store, and you hollering and screaming and doing all that stuff, they gonna keep you in that dock, or they gonna break something and blame it on you. They'll do it. I've seen them do it. They will do it. Bless God. But let's be professional. All right, 34 minutes. That's enough time, for me to come on here and just throw some valuable information. This October will be 4 years of me driving. So, I'm still new. I'm still new at this. You never learn everything. When you learn everything about truck, it's time to hang up your keys and go do something else, because there's always something new. Rules is always changing. Laws are always changing. So you always got to stay on top of games. You always got to stay above the learning curve, if you understand what I'm saying. So I want y'all to be blessed. I want y'all to be safe. For those that, like I said, in the Northeast that's going to run into the snowstorm, please be safe. Shut down if you have to. Listen, don't double think, don't triple think about it. When you can't see above your hood, you need to pull over. You need to find your rest area or a truck stop. That's why when you drive in conditions like that, your truck need to be stocked with food and water. So if you get to a rest area, you can't find no truck stop, you got to get at a rest area, or you got to pull over to the off ramp or on ramp, whatever. Make sure you are stocked with food until that weather lets up and you can proceed on your journey. All right? Don't think about it. If you in weather, pull over, shut down. That load to get there at safe o'clock. That load to get there when it gets there. Your life, your life, your life, your life, your life. I can't say it enough. Your life is more valuable than that stuff in that box. Your life is more valuable than that stuff in the box. And don't try, if weather is so terrible, don't do it. Get off the road. Shut down. Get back on the road when the weather when the weather lets up and you can drive on the roads and it's safe, 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 safe. It's all about being safe out here, drivers. Safe, 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 safe. But listen, my time is up. Y'all be blessed. Take the Lord with you everywhere you go. And if you can't take him, you better not go. This is the man of God, M. Ray Jacob Sr. I want y'all to, what the day is, Thursday? I probably won't come back on again next week. I want y'all to have a magnificent rest of the week and a fabulous week. I will be celebrating my birthday Saturday in North Carolina. If you're anywhere in North Carolina, I want y'all to come see me. Glory to God. Maxton. Maxton. Maxton, North Carolina. Y'all be blessed. I'll be 34 years old. I'm grateful for the years. Y'all continue to be blessed. Be safe out there. Be safe. Be safe. Please be safe. Be safe. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns,